Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby. If you're new here, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Today's video is going to be just to get ready with me. I'm just going to use some of my favourite products I've got here in front of me, and I'm just going to get ready. Yeah, so I'm just going to get straight into it. I haven't done anything to my skin as of yet, so I'm just going to grab the L'Oreal Hydrogenous. I love this as a moisturiser. Just take a couple of pumps on my hand. It's quite like a watery consistency, but it dries down really quick. And I kind of use this as my primer as well. But yeah, just rub that into the face. Yeah, I'm just doing a sort of everyday makeup look today. Just rubbing that. I take it on my neck as well. Yeah, so I'm going to go straight in with foundation. And today I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's in the shade 3N1 Ivory Beige. It is a little bit dark for me, but if I take it down my neck and then when I lighten it with concealer, it matches really well. So I'm just going to take about 3 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take a dampened beauty blender. I'm just going to start putting that on my face. But yeah, this is like my holy grail foundation. I literally swear by it. Eyelash. But like I said, it's a little bit, it might show up sort of darker on camera, but it's actually quite a good match for me. Just take it down my neck. And I'm sorry if the lighting's really bad. I've got like natural daylight behind me, and I've got my ring light in front of me. But I take it everywhere. I just take it over my eyelids because I get quite veiny eyelids. So I just take that everywhere. Sometimes I need to take a little bit more. That's the only problem with these. They feel like they soak up quite a bit of product. And then I kind of bounce my beauty blender all around. Take it up into the hairline as well, so you don't get any. And then with anything left on the back of my hand, I just kind of go over, like around my mouth and over my nose, because I tend to rub my nose off during the day. It looks far too dark on camera for me, but I promise you it's not that bad. Especially when I lighten it up a little bit. Yeah, anything I've got left on my beauty blender, I will just go around and make sure everything is seamless. Like so. And then the concealer I'm going to take is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in shade 15. I just like to take that underneath my eyes in sort of a triangular shape. I use this to sort of conceal and brighten. And I take it down the centre of my face as well. So on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and on my chin and my cupid's bow. A little bit pretty. And then I take my beauty blender, but I take the pointed side this time. And I just press that in. and this seems to lighten the foundation quite a bit. So just do that both sides. And I like to sometimes take the excess over my eyelids, because then it just makes it look a bit brighter. Make sure that's all blended nicely. And I just take the bottom of my beauty blender, so it doesn't make it look too crazy bright, because it just uses sort of the excess foundation as well. And then I just blend it all in. And I just go over everything again. I'm just making sure there's no lines or anything. And again, just down my neck, just to make sure. And then I like to cream contour. This is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation stick. This is in the shade 190 Golden Beige. Oh no, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. That is my foundation colour. I've got it here in 220 Toffee. And like so, and I just put this where I'd contour and around my forehead, and then sometimes down the bridge of my nose. Nope, down the to contour my nose. And then I will take my iconic London brush. This is very dirty, but it's what I use to blend in my contour. So I do a mixture between like blending it and pushing it into my skin, just to make sure there's no lines. And as you can see, it gives a really nice sort of contoured effect. And it's cream, so it always lasts. I always find anyway that it lasts a bit longer. So I haven't powdered my face or anything. I like to do this before I powdered, so it doesn't look, so it doesn't, because you can't really put cream on top of powder. Make sure that's all blended. I'll just take that across the bottom as well. I'll go over in a minute with my beauty blender and make sure it's all blended in. And then I just take it around my forehead, just to give the illusion of a smaller forehead. As you can see, it blends really well, especially with the Estee Lauder foundation. It just looks natural. Just making sure that's all blended. And like I said, I'll take my beauty blender now and just bounce that over, just to make sure that everything's, especially on my nose, I don't look crazy. And now I'm going to take the Coty, I think it's called Air Spun Loose Translucent Powder. Just get some out. And I'll just take this on my sponge and pop it underneath my eyes. And I just, sometimes I bake, sometimes I don't. It just depends how I'm feeling. And take it on my chin, just everywhere where I've kind of down that concealer. And then I will take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to take the middle shade. As you can see, it's my favourite shade. That is in Shadow Play. And I'm just going to take my Iconic London. Love these brushes. These Iconic London brushes are so good. Got them for my birthday back in May. And then I'll just take that and go over where I queen contoured, just to set that all. Just to give it a bit extra. This is really pigmented, so you don't want to take much of it. And just tap off the excess as well. I'll just take that down my neck as well. I'll take a little bit on my forehead, just to make sure that everything is blended. And then I'll use this brush just to wipe away that translucent powder, because I don't want to bake today. I don't feel the need to unless I'm going out. Just wipe away, and I'll take the excess sort of over the rest of my face, just where I haven't like contoured or anything. That's how it's looking at the moment. I'm going to take the Iconic London, the Iconic London Sculpt and Boost Eyebrow Cushion. This is in the shade Light, I believe. I take the darker side, and I'm going to take my Iconic London brow brush and just take some of the product and start filling in my brows. So I'll just take it sort of along the bottom part of my brow first, and then round into the tail, and then I will take it around the arch of the brow and down into the tail, sort of filling it in as I go. And then I will continue to the front of the brow. Personally, I like the look of quite a defined brow. And then anything left on my brush, I will take and fill it in at the front. Yeah, I like the look of a defined brow. I extend my eyebrows as well, so I have like really my hair, especially this one, I feel like the hairs don't grow right at the front. And then just do the same on the other side. Making it up and under, round into my tail. I love this brow cushion. Like, it's like such a good colour for me. I've had it, I don't know how long I've had it actually. I think I've had it quite a long time, and it hasn't dried out, which is amazing really. And again, just taking the excess product and filling in the rest of my brows. It's gonna I always have a good brow and a bad brow. This is my good brow. The other one doesn't like me. I find it's quite a thing to concentrate on. Just making sure that they, so I know they don't have to look exactly the same, but I just like them to somewhat match. Just make sure I've got everything filled in, it doesn't look crazy. Like that. And then I think that's it for the base. And then I'm gonna take, don't think I'm gonna do any, I'm just gonna do some mascara today. I'm gonna take the Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara. Can never pronounce this. But it's such a good mascara. Well, I love it anyway. I'm just gonna get my little mirror out. And then just give my lashes a good coat. As you can see, the difference, my lashes. It is really good mascara, but I feel like I'm running out of it now. I use it like every day. But it is a very good mascara. A lot of people say that it like transfers, but I've never had that issue. And then sometimes I'll go in and do a second layer, just to make them a bit more fuller. And then that is mostly my base done. I'm just going to take the Ofra highlight in Rodeo Drive. As you can see, it is a well-loved highlighter of mine. And I'm going to take the Morphe R30, don't drop it, R31. I'm just going to take some and just highlight. Sometimes I like to wet my brush down, so I might just take some Fix Plus, give it a little spritz, and then it just makes, like, as you can see there, just how, like, I've literally just put the tiniest bit on. I just sort of take it up on there. Sometimes I'll put a tiny bit just on my forehead and down the bridge of my nose and on the tip And then on my Cupid's bow as well. And then I'll take it on this big brush as well, just on underneath my eyebrows. And now I sort of connect it down to my face highlight. But this highlight is just, I love it. And then I'm going to take the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. Yeah, this is quite an old bottle, but I've got quite a bit left. And then I'm just going to spritz that, my hair out of the way. And then just let that dry and good to go. So yeah, everything that I've used in today's video will be linked down below. Please give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.